So, we're in quarantine. Hold up, let me get my mic and a tripod and I'll explain why. Okay, so I'm in quarantine. I'm in quarantine right now. Let's take a seat.
Take a seat, Parker.
Explain what's going on. I was in my room literally yesterday. Today is Sunday, so like Sabbath, it was in my room. And actually it was Saturday night, so it wasn't Sabbath anymore. But Darius came in, and my roommate Devon, he was just chilling in there with me. And they were kind of goofing around, and Darius whipped out one of Devon's thermometer guns, because you know you gotta stay strapped on campus. And then they scanned my forehead, and when they looked at the temperature, they just bolted out of the room. And I was like, what's going on? And I picked it up, and the thing said 102. So I was like, whoa, what's going on here? I was a little confused. I was like, oh, okay, am I dying? Yeah, I was like, this can't be right. So I got my thermometer gun, and it said 99. That's still not good, because the normal temperature for anybody is like 97 to 98. Above 99 is bad. It's bad. Down bad. And that's where mine was. So I was freaking out, kind of, and I really wasn't feeling good anyway. So like that was on Sabbath. So I think everything, like my symptoms or whatever, started on Thursday. Ever since then, I've had a stuffy nose, a cough. I've been tired. Apparently I have a temperature now. So that's that. That's what happened. But that's what I think happened. Now, people on Oakwood are being wild, and I could have gotten COVID from someone else. I'm hoping it's not COVID, because I don't want to die. I already got asthma. We can't play around with that. Flash forward, but still backtracking to Saturday night. We're all freaking out. So Darius and Devon, Devon is my roommate, just so y'all know. Darius and Devon, they leave my room, and I'm just in there by myself. And I'm just looking at these two thermometer guns. I FaceTimed Darius, and I was like, dude, we just said, let's go down to the lobby and tell the people at the front desk. So I went to the lobby, and I told the guy, I said, hey, I was upstairs in my room, and I checked my temperature, and it said 100 degrees. And he's like, oh. And he said, just wait right here, and we'll get you somebody to talk with. He brought me to another student, who then brought me over to Edwards Hall, which is the other boys' dorm, but it's really for the upperclassmen. He was like, you're gonna want to bring like all your stuff that you think you'll need. And I wasn't thinking, so I really just brought all I just brought my laptop, my chargers, my pill, my Bible, all my books I need for my classes. And I said, okay, cool. So I really thought they were gonna put me in a room that was like fully furnished, you know, sheets on the bed, a pillow, none of that. So I walk in, he brings me into the room, and he walks in with my book bag, only my book bag, and he's like, here you go. I'm like, what am I gonna sleep on? Cause the mattress, it was like a plain mattress. I came in like shorts and a long sleeve shirt and this hat with like my blue sneakers, and that was pretty much it next to my book bag. And I was like, what am I gonna be sleeping on? And he was like, yeah, you can just go back to your dorm and bring everything else that you think you'll need, because you're gonna be here for a while. I was like, okay, thank you. I didn't think that would happen, but it did. I walked across, not necessarily across campus, but really across the street. And that really was hard, because I had like 2 duffel bags of stuff I had to bring over. I brought all my toiletries, literally my bedspread, and like a couple change of clothes. I really should have brought more change of clothes, but I wasn't thinking. And then I called my parents. I tried calling my dad, because I thought my mom would be like, oh my goodness, what's going on? You have COVID? No. But knowing my dad, he didn't answer. So I had to call my mom, and my mom was driving. I said, hey mom, are you with dad? She's like, no. Like, I really want to talk to both of you at the same time. He was like, is it good news or bad news? And I said, it's not good. So mom, I have a temperature of 100 degrees. And the first thing she says, you have COVID? I'm like, mom, no, I don't have, well, I don't know if I have COVID, but I said, Mom, I just have a temperature of 100 and I'm in quarantine right now. And they basically like told me to get connected with the people that are living on campus that are friends and family. Like I have friends that are literally in Edwards Hall. I have friends that are living in Holland. Actually, every aspect of the campus and people, I have family on and off campus that I can really just call if I need it. And they really came through. Like one of my aunts, she works for Oakwood. She got me some medicine and some food and some orange juice this morning. One of my cousins got me Oreos, like snacks and peanut butter. Another one of my cousins went to the market for me and got 2 burgers for me. My aunt last night, when I was on the phone with my parents, she was working. She was doing one of the Saturday night events, and she brought me back like 4 to 5 tacos from that event, so I had something to eat. And one of my cousins that lives off campus, like 10 minutes away, brought me some Tylenol last night and some dinner from his house. So I'm stacked. Like, and one of my uncles literally just called me. He was like, "Hey, bro, you need anything?" And I said, "Yeah, can you give me some water and some orange juice? Cause brother's gotta eat, brother's gotta drink." And they're supposed to, like, the cafeteria's supposed to be giving me food. It's like 1 o'clock, and I have not gotten anything from the cafeteria. It's a problem when the university is not giving you food when you're in quarantine, and you have to rely on people that you know. What if I didn't know anybody? I'd literally be starving. I'd be starving. But that's just, that's the tea. Like I said before, I have all my books that I would need. I don't know how long I'm going to be in quarantine for, and I also don't know what I have. I could very well just have a common cold, but let's hope I do not have COVID, because like I said before, don't be like dying. Because my immune system is already compromised, I would get clapped. It's really amazing how my family really just came out of nowhere and said, "Hey, we're here for you. We're helping you out." I should be getting my COVID test within the next 2 days. I don't know when that's going to be specifically, but it needs to happen because I'm not trying to stay in quarantine forever. But the one beautiful thing about quarantine is it's just me. I love having a roommate, but there's something special about just being on your, like, living by yourself. Out of all the people that I would assume to be sick or come down with something at Oakwood, I never would have thought it'd be myself. Never thought it'd be myself. I'm gonna laugh if it's COVID. It's gonna be worse if it actually is. Hopefully it's just cold. It's a cold. I'll probably update y'all at the end of this video or in the next video. I mean, I think I'll just update y'all the next video just to keep y'all on your toes to see if I'm gonna die or not. So you'll have to find out next week on Reid's Room.
Awfully unsporting of me, I know, but what the hey, I gotta have some fun.
I'm gonna go, get in bed, and then I'll either sleep or watch Back to the Future 3. So pray for me, because I need it. Everybody needs some Jesus, but I need that healing hand. See you next Friday. Or will I?